in community, so I'll take a few minutes on this. I just watched the movie The Thunderbolts. Have you seen that movie? It's the new Avengers. So it's Black Widow's sister, it's their dad, it's a Captain America who never actually became Captain America. He was like thrown away, but he was one of the... It's all these new Avengers that aren't really Avengers yet. But it's all these superheroes that are kind of disenfranchised, and through a series of events, they meet each other. So I'm not going to tell you the whole movie. I love preaching from movies because I'm absolutely convinced that God, who's the ultimate author, the best storyteller, the original storyteller, I'm convinced he just works his message into stories so that people who will never come to church, he can still preach to them. Because I would watch these kids' movies, I'm like, I would take my whole team. Jacob's been there, I think. We would take our whole team. That was part of our budget. When a kids' movie came out, our team would go to the movie theater in the matinee. It's like all the kids are in school and we're in the movie theater and we all have notebooks and we're taking notes on the movies, and then we'd build camps on the movies. And I just, some parents would get so mad at me. They're like, how dare you watch that movie? If you watch that movie in your house, you're going to open a door to the demonic. You shouldn't watch that movie. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? You already have the door wide open to the demonic because you're so afraid to open the door. You already opened it. You're so afraid to open a door to the demonic. You have the thing wide open. I said, this is how I keep the door shut. I watch the movie and I go, pause. Hey kids, let me tell you what's going on here. I want to explain this to you so that you are now able to discern what... Like, I don't care if that movie has witchcraft. Obviously, there's some movies I don't watch with my children. But there's a lot of movies I watch with my children that most people never would. And I'm watching them going, pause, hey, let's talk about that witchcraft. I want to explain this to you. And all I'm doing is going, you see that knock? That's a knock on the door. Let's go just flip the deadbolt shut. Yeah. Don't answer that one. Don't answer that knock. And I just use the movies to keep the door shut, not to open them. So I love movies. Sorry, that was a whole other way to say I like movies and I like to preach from movies. We would build camps on movies. I could preach you 100 sermons from movies because I believe God talks through them because they're stories and he's the ultimate storyteller. And there's millions and millions of children who will never come to church, and it's okay. He'll put the gospel right in there. Frozen is so powerful. Kung Fu Panda, Inside Out. Dude, Kung Fu Panda has the most profound. It's like 2 minutes. It's the whole gospel so beautifully summed up in 2 minutes. You're like, you have the whole entire gospel, and Paul's letters are all in 2 minutes right there. It's amazing. Frozen, same thing. But I could go on and on. Sorry, that was a long way to say. Thunderbolts is an amazing movie, and I'm going to try to quickly tell you, because we have lunch, I'm going to try to quickly tell you what I've seen from it so far. I feel like I've only scratched the surface on this movie, so tomorrow when I get on the plane, I'm going to watch it again, and I'm going to take notes. I already took notes, but I'm going to take notes again. And I'm going to try not to ruin it for you, but I'm going to try to get you to go watch it so you can see what I'm talking about. So they've been running all these experiments on normal people to try, it's like Captain America. They put him in the thing and he comes out a superhero. So they've been doing that again because the Avengers are gone. They've been doing that again, attempting to create superheroes to protect the planet. And so they've been failing all these experiments, but you get to this point where this dude shows up. There's way more to the story. So just keep that in mind. This guy shows up who was experimented on, and he has no idea how he got there. All he knows is like he wakes up in this place and he's walking around and all this stuff is happening, but he has no idea what's really happened to him. He has not yet discovered what actually happened to him when he went to sleep in this box thing, right? But when he wakes up out of this box, now you begin this little bit of a journey for him to discover what actually happened to him in the box. I mean, it's such a powerful picture of most of us wake up and someone's been experimenting on us, not the government, but a different government has been experimenting on us, And they put us to sleep in baptism and in the grave, and they put us to sleep, and we die to our old self, and we come back up in this newness of life, and we're walking around like, I don't really know how I got here or what happened, but all I know is I'm here. And we begin to unravel what's actually taken place already, and we begin to discover what we've been gifted with, what we've been given, who we are now. And this guy thought he was just a normal dude till he woke up and he starts realizing like, oh, I can do some stuff. And then fast forward, there's just these scenes where you can tell whenever he touches someone, they immediately go into visions of past experiences that brought shame into their life. Like all he has to do, like he's grabbing them, pulling them up, like trying to help them, and they go into this vision of these shameful experiences from their past. And he doesn't even know what's happening yet, but they're going, what was that? He grabbed my hand and I went right into shame. I went right into this past experience that caused so much shame in me. And so everyone's discovering like, hey, Bob can do some, his name's Bob. Bob can do some stuff.